Yo, Ace's
One.
picture killing me.
Wait, okay, we're live now. We're live now. We're live now. Yo, I didn't even know what to put on the title a lot today. I freestyled, bro. I literally freestyled.
Bro,
Vibes, man. Just vibes.
bro. You said it in the Discord. This football shit dead, bro. It's too. You don't know. We're tired. No,
game
we're
is gone?
tired.
Yeah.
Bro,
I'm
I'm not gonna lie. I don't even watch
just
any.
tired.
I don't want to watch anything. I'll be honest.
Why? I
Chill,
actually
man.
enjoy the Club World Cup. But
Nah.
What?
I do. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
What are you
bro.
enjoying about it?
Huh?
What are you enjoying about it? What are you enjoying
Maybe
about
it's coming out of boredom. Like maybe I'm
No.
so bored because I've been home
need a
with the
football
kids a lot.
break.
I need something in the background. And that's literally the only thing in the background now. So I'm a background type of guy. Every time there's like every time I'm home or chilling, wallahi, I have to have something playing in the background. Like I'll just, bro, I'm watching Batman animated series again out of boredom. Just
Come
in the
on,
just
come
in the
on.
background. By the way,
One of the coldest series.
amazing.
Yo, can you believe we watched that as kids? It was too
Wallahi.
serious, yo.
I think we talked about
Are you
this
talking
last
about-
time. No, bro.
It's
they're
not Batman
way-
Beyond, is it?
No, it's the
la.
it's like the 90s
It's the
version.
90s.
Yeah, early
Okay,
2000s.
okay.
It's before
Before my time.
No, it
Before
is
my
90s.
time.
It was 90s.
Like
It is-
niggas die in the show. Like people get
Oh, yeah.
shot. Like it's
Oh, yeah.
crazy. It's mad dark, mad
Nah,
serious.
before my time.
Batman lore, no joke, bro. People, I don't know if okay, Lee, you probably see. I know Ace not on TikTok. You ever see
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Arkham
yeah.
Asylum memes or the old
Bro,
Batman? Yo,
yeah.
he is not a good person. Like, he's not a good person.
Nah, he's not.
Bro,
Nah, he's not. But
Batman's
he's my favorite
been-
superhero ever. He's my favorite superhero ever.
I'm come see, come
He's-
ça. I'm come see, come ça, bro. I don't know. I'm in the middle right
Bro,
now.
he's just a rich kid, man.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. He's the best
Just
detective
the-
in the world. He knows all the martial arts of the world. Come on, don't do that, bro.
You know what
Don't
it is,
do
though?
that.
No,
That nigga ain't got no powers, man.
that's what I'm saying.
He don't need him.
bro.
He don't need him. He don't need him.
He's just beating up
Batman with
thugs,
time,
man.
nigga. Batman with time, nigga.
No, that's what
Give
people are
Batman with
saying.
time.
Batman with prep time is a big problem. I ain't gonna lie.
He's a
that's-
problem, bro. He's a problem.
He can be Pep Guardiola. I think he could fix Arsenal, United,
He's-
whatever you want. But
Yo, he's Pep. Batman's Pep, bro. Batman's Pep.
better. Him with Pep
Spider-Man had the
time.
most sauce, man. Spider-Man has the most sauce.
I
You
ain't
can't
worried about
deny
that
it.
kid. I'm not worried about that kid.
No, I got a better combo. Forget that. I did this on stream the other day. We were doing like not most aura, but like better characters like of all time, whatever. Like just like main characters, animes, Marvel, whatever. And we ran into Anakin Skywalker versus.
Oh, he's the coldest.
Fam, don't even get me started. You know what? Let me ask you: Anakin Skywalker or Spider-Man? Who you taking?
Who's cooler?
It's
Main
who's
character?
better? Who's better? Who's better?
Who's
Who would
better?
Who you taking first?
Bro, can I spoil? Can I spoil? Everybody knows who
Everybody
Anakin
knows.
We
you
already-
can.
we've been watched.
Brother,
Yeah.
25-year
Bro,
anniversary. right now.
Luke, I am your father? Come on, man. You can't play
Yeah.
with him.
Anakin is him.
No,
Bro,
he's him,
yo,
man.
Was it episode 3, which is the third
What's up,
movie,
GSY?
Phantom Menace?
Yeah.
When Emperor Padawan brainwashes him to turn on Obi-Wan?
Revenge of the Sins. This guy said Phantom
Revenge
Menace.
of- yeah,
Watch
my
your
bad.
mouth, man. Watch your mouth.
My bad, man.
How dare you,
Bro,
man?
he's the coldest.
Ace, I
bro,
know
you guys
the
ever-
words, bro. I know all the words, man.
Bro, you've been playing that. I just seen you
I
start
just
playing
started.
that, bro.
I just started.
Bro, those games are so much fun, bro. I can't believe you didn't play them, or you played them before.
I played the movie, bro. And by the way, I missed this when they used to make movies based on video games, like PS2 times. I remember the Star Wars. I think Ace, we played
The
this together.
Star
I
Wars
think.
1 was ridiculous.
I didn't play 1, but I played episode 3 on my PS2, bro.
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I
That
one,
one, right? Yeah. But
Bro,
Yeah, that one is
unbelievable
ridiculous.
game.
Yeah, they don't make games like that no more. They don't make games like that no more.
Yeah,
Hold on.
No,
Hold
I remember
on.
I got that shit. I returned in a week.
What are you
I
about to
took out
say,
my money
MJ?
back.
What do you say?
You did you were doing that, Ace. It was one time thing. Eat gift. I said no more. I played the same save over and over for the rest
I'm like
of the
that.
year.
I'm like that. I'm like that too.
Over
I used to
and over,
get
bro.
one game. I used to get one game every eat. One.
No.
And
I used to
bro,
borrow though a lot. I think I used to borrow Ace. I used to borrow
No,
you.
we know who used to borrow from the guy who starts with a Z.
Oh yes.
he used,
I
he
know
used
a
to
whole lot of
steal
other.
his games. He used to steal his games.
Bro, there's a lot of guys.
So
you know,
shit.
You know what's funny? The game I'm playing right now, shout out to Awesome. Mo stole it from him. He said he was gonna borrow it. We were literally just talking about this yesterday. He borrowed it from him and never gave him back. I was like, yo, Mo, where is that? I'm trying to play it right now. What the heck? Spend a
Yo,
couple dollars on it.
Can you guys believe me and H used to see each other yearly and we would swap games? Like, yo, you play this, I'll play this.
That's
We're not gonna
crazy.
see each other till next year.
That's
We're gonna see each other
crazy.
next year.
That's
Yeah.
trust, man. That's trust.
Nah, but that's fire actually. But I don't know, man. This gaming, this whole is like, hey, wait, you guys didn't answer the question. What the heck? You're not gonna skip over it. Anakin or Spider-Man? What are you taking?
Nah,
And
I say Anakin. I say Anakin.
Remember
Better
before you say this?
character?
No. But don't forget what Anakin becomes, like what happens, you know, him
Yeah,
becoming
no,
Darth
he's a
Vader.
way better character.
That's colder to me. That's colder to
Yeah,
me.
he's a way better character. Spider-Man's just a hero.
I didn't think you guys would agree with me because I was beefing with the world. I think I got a lot of hate comments on this last time. Bro.
Nah, but Spider-Man is a lot of people's favorite, bro. But he's overrated in my opinion. Spider-Man
Wait,
overrated to me.
which
He might be
Spider-Man?
more
Which
iconic though.
Spider-Man?
I mean, just Peter
Definitely.
Parker, I guess. Just Peter Parker.
Parker.
bro.
Yeah, Peter Parker's he never moved me. Other than Toby, he never moved me.
Toby
No,
is
no,
Peter
look-
Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy's tired.
He was the best Peter Parker. No, I'm talking about other than Toby Spider-Man. The other Spider-Man's never moved me.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I like the new ones, bro. I like the new
Too,
ones.
I like the
Tom
new
Holland.
one. I like the new
No,
one.
no,
Tom
The
Holland.
last one's fire. I ain't gonna lie.
No, but they're not better than Toby.
You're not better than Toby, but it's a good. I
That's what
didn't.
I'm
I didn't
saying.
watch the Andrew Garfield one, so I know. A lot of guys.
Those are good.
telling me
Those are
go
good
for it.
too. Those are good too. Hot take. He might be the best Spider-Man. He just had
Oh,
whack
bro,
villains.
all the hipster superheroes.
He had whack
would say
villains.
this.
He had whack villains. He had
come
whack
on,
villains.
man.
That's not his
all
fault.
The hipster.
That's
Bro,
true.
come
Jamie
on, man.
Foxx.
AMJ, that's
bro.
not his fault.
Yeah.
Come on, Jamie Foxx.
Jamie
and then the
Foxx and the
Rhino nigga.
Marvel. Yeah. Nah, I hear that.
Come
I hear
on, bro.
that. Bro, Doc
had whack villains.
Ock,
That's
Green
not his fault.
Goblin. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not
he didn't have
fair.
any of those.
Damn. Just collect
He didn't have
that
any
in.
of those.
That's
He didn't have any
crazy.
of those.
Low-key Tom
it
Holland
wasn't
too,
his fault.
but damn.
Yeah,
Nah.
his fault.
He had a
He's
good
in
roster.
Avengers, bro. I'm not having it. Tom Holland's in Avengers. I'm not having it. He got gifted everything. They
I'll
both
tell you
got
this
gifted.
though, this is probably the first time I'm excited for another Spider-Man movie because there's a new one coming in like a year or two. So I've
Yeah,
never.
yeah.
You talking about
I'm usually like,
Spider-Verse?
no. For like with Tom Holland, there's a fourth movie. I don't even think there's
Yeah.
ever been a fourth movie for
Nah.
a Spider-Man character. So, and I'm
He's locked
excited
in.
for
Nigga.
that.
Nigga, he signed some like 15-year contract, 10-year contract to do like however many movies, 9 movies or some shit. He's in.
I don't even know his name still. Oh, it's Tom. I'm stupid. I'm shipping.
Yeah,
it.
Tom Holland. Yeah.
I have to
Wait.
like remind myself every time.
But Batman's my goat though. Batman's my goat
Wait,
though.
question. Who's your favorite superhero villain ever? Give me your top 3.
Oh,
Joker.
Superhero
Joker
villain.
in the one. Joker in the one. That's simple. Joker 100% in the one.
Joker's too easy though, man.
No, but he's
Nah,
just
that's not too easy. That's a great villain. That's
he's
a
like,
great
there's
villain.
a
No,
lot of
I'm
villains I
talking
can
about
name.
he has to be everybody's. He has to be in everybody's top 3.
Nah, he's not in my top 3, but
The
that's a
thing
great
is with
villain.
Joker, no, but okay, no, but he's definitely 3. Bro, Joker has never changed who he was.
Go,
ever.
I'm gonna
Ever.
go. Damn, superhero like comic book villain or
Nah.
any anime and everything.
I'd say no, not anime. I'd say movies.
Comic book? Oh,
Con-
movies?
Because once you get comic
Movies,
book, you,
ooh.
you can start throwing out crazy shit.
I mean,
trying to think
movies.
outside top box.
I'll say Thanos for sure.
Thanos is good. Thanos is good.
Thanos is great, bro.
but
He was a great villain,
That's more
bro.
recency bias though. Low key.
Bro, you know, bro, that nigga has so many bars, bro. That nigga has so many
Nah, but
bars. Him and Ultron.
Joker's
Ultron.
bars are way more colder. Wait, brother. We still. I mean, Bane. Yo,
Trying-
low key, Bane. Yo, I know how
Bane's
to
in
be-
my top 3.
Yo,
Nah, Bane, I didn't like Bane as a
the
villain, bro.
darkness.
you think
What?
darkness is your ally? You really adopted the dark.
Bro, he's
I
the
was
cool.
born in
Bro,
it.
he had
Born by it.
bro. Remember the football field? Come on, man.
Yeah.
He was not playing games. He's in my
No, I
top 3.
forgot.
I like
Almost-
Ultron. I like Ultron too.
Bro, I like Green Goblin versus Toby. I forget who that actor is.
Oh yeah, and
He
Green
used to
Goblin.
scare me.
Willem Dafoe?
You gotta sneak in Darth
Yeah,
Vader. Though.
yeah, yeah.
You gotta sneak in Darth Vader. Though.
He's not
No,
a superhero.
No bullshit. Magneto.
Okay.
Magneto's in there. Magneto's in there.
Magneto
Fair
might be
enough.
top 3.
Fair enough. And his
No bullshit.
Magneto's-
I feel like Magneto's your favorite X-Men. He has to be.
Oh no, it's Wolverine. Hugh Jackman.
Wolverine
I
has
know,
to
Oh
be.
I know.
what? I thought.
Lee, you
But
know what my
but
first ever workout
ideals,
routine was?
Your ideals are aligned with Magneto though.
Yeah, 100%.
Your politics is Magneto though.
Most
you wanna wipe out-
likely. No
Wipe out the
comment.
humans. Create a world for mutant
Some
kind.
humans, no comment though. Some humans, a good image. Nah,
Someone
brother.
need to go. Someone need to go. Someone need to go.
brother. Someone has to make the hard decision. And Magneto, he was very comfortable on making his hard
he was-
decisions with ability.
Magneto was a
and,
real one. Magneto
hey,
was a
using his
real
platform
one.
the right way. Yeah.
No. You know what's so funny? Whether you think Magneto was right or wrong, that nigga was standing on 10 toes, bro. 10 toes.
You know what's crazy?
You gotta respect it. You gotta respect it.
Hold on, let me transition to this because I was watching a video. This is kind of similar to talking about Magneto. I was watching a video on TikTok which actually got a sensitive warning which made no sense whatsoever. Okay, I'm not trying to get political, but y'all know what I mean. everybody always likes to stand with the resistance when they watch movies. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Luffy, whoever he's backing, we're backing that guy. He's going to Dressrosa, we're backing the Straw Hats, blah, 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 okay? The Star Wars, the Rebels, everybody, the clone, we're backing them, right? We're against the Empire. Any movie or franchise you ever think about, you're always supporting them. But when it's in real life, it's in your face.
I seen
it's
that,
on the media every single
That
day.
shit's crazy.
We
That
just
shit's
ignore
crazy.
it. Like
That shit's crazy, Arf.
it doesn't make sense. It literally doesn't make sense. I don't know
Makes
how you
zero
could.
sense.
I mean, like we're watching it all together. We're not watching two different movies. We're watching one movie all together. I think everybody sees the same thing we all see. I don't know if anybody got a special eye or extra eye. Like I don't know if God gave you extra powers. But I'm pretty sure damn well we all see the same shit on TV. But guys are picking different sides. It's crazy to me. It's crazy. But then when we watch movies, we're all one-sided. It doesn't make sense. It literally doesn't make sense.
People don't want to admit they're part of the empire.
Low key.
That's what it is. That's what it
Low-key.
is.
Everybody wants to lie to themselves and think, oh, we're the good part. No, you're part of the empire. You're the part of the people turning other people.
They forget what Darth Vader ended off at. That man said, bro, even like, I maybe I'm a nerd. I love Star Wars. I just started watching Clone Wars again. Like I was reading the lore about Anakin and like after death, like Anakin regretted so much after like him, like he was getting, taught by Obi-Wan. Like, remember when they show him in the Ghost version, blah, blah, blah? Like those books about it and whatever. And they're talking about like Anakin fam, everything is in your face. Like it doesn't make sense. We're all one-sided when we watch movies, TV shows, whatever the flip it is. But when it's freaking real life, comme ci, comme ça. Yeah, I'm learning French, by the way. I'm learning French today. I'm learning French.
Comme ça. Okay. Paulo.
No, I don't know what that means, bro.
Arrive.
Yeah, Ace knows too much.
Call you
Wait,
Pogba.
Ace,
Call you Pogba.
your school taught French? I feel like you went to them once.
Not really. I just picked it up, honestly. Just
Vader,
natural talent,
hold on,
man.
I gotta read it. Vader and Anakin are two different people, though.
French, nigga.
That's a fact. But
What?
in the same time,
whoa.
the transition happened beforehand. It happened when Anakin Skywalker was Anakin Skywalker. Darth Vader came in later, yeah. So I don't know. I got in a whole lot of debates recently about it, but it gets deep, yeah. It gets deep. Go ahead. What were you saying?
No, I didn't know that about Anakin.
Wait, what? You
They're
didn't know?
different I haven't watched this in a minute, but
Wait,
I swear he turned into
hold on.
Darth Vader.
Hold on.
I thought he turned into Darth Vader.
Yes. Okay, you're scaring me. You thought it was two different people.
Yeah, so why are they different people?
Nah, I knew he. I knew what he
Okay, I
means.
see what you said. Yeah, it's two different
okay.
characters. I mean, I guess he means. but-
Okay.
You scared me, Ace. I'm worried
Nah,
sometimes.
come on, man. Bro, I need to really get into Star Wars again, man.
I'm trying to stall off. I'm trying to stall until Mo gets here before I say what I wanted to say on this podcast, but I don't think I can hold it.
What is it?
Don't.
Just say Ace.
Say it.
Yeah, go on.
You know Mo's a liberal, so you gotta say it now. I'm kidding.
Oh no. Wait.
Mo's the only
Wait,
liberal here.
Wait,
I'm
before
kidding,
that, quick football. Something I wanted to bring up. Lee,
Yeah.
did you see Foden doing those tricks in while playing
Bro,
two touch
so
with
many-
Shirky?
bro, so many-
I did not.
So many Arsenal
Let me
fans.
explain it. Let me explain it.
No, I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna let
I
you.
need context. I need context.
Please.
Arf, hold on. Arf.
No. Let me dress it up.
I'm
and
not
then
letting you.
You can
I'm
take
not
the
letting
clothes
you.
off. Let me dress
I'm
it
not
up. Let
letting-
me dress it up.
All right, fine.
Yeah. So boom, it's Cherokee, Foden, and another player. So you know how they're doing warm ups. They're just keeping the ball up. Like you do a couple keep ups, and you pass to another player. The ball doesn't drop to ground. Cherokee's doing it simple, like off his shoulder, touching it to Foden. Foden's doing like 6 things. He's trying to spin around. He's trying to do too much, like way too much.
Shout out
And I'm
Orifar.
like, yo, nah, it felt insecure. You know, the guy took your position, and you're trying to like trying to show him off.
First of all,
Go on, Lee.
First of all, Foden Ben did that. Foden Ben did this. He's always done this. The only difference is he had no one to do with him the last couple of years because Mahrez left. It used to be him and Mahrez. Everybody knows those clips from since 2019, 2020, nigga. Everybody knows that. Every City fan knows that.
I mean, there's a
Second-
lot of stories. Okay, go ahead.
And Lee, you know who Foden was competing with? Mara.
Yeah, like they used to always do like two-touch trick whatever Foden was doing in that clip. Second
know,
of
man.
all,
It felt weird.
Foden's better than him technically. So what is he
okay.
proving? What is he
Wait.
trying to show off for? He's better than him.
No, but there's been a lot of. I see a little bit of rivalry going on. Because I've been watching Club World Cup. I don't know if y'all been watching it. He was not passing the ball to Turkey at all whatsoever. I don't know if y'all seen that. Turkey got mad in that first game in the Club World Cup, bro. He literally looked so pissed off.
He stunk it up too. He stunk up the first game.
He gave him the, why didn't you give it to me? And he did it like 3-4 times.
He has to fall in line. Nigga, he has to fall in line. What are you talking about? He's not here.
It did look like
Turkey's gonna skip the line. He scored a great goal. Great goal. I've never seen Holland do link a play like that.
Bro, that was beautiful.
Turkey?
Yo, did you see what he did today?
He used him as a wall, and Holland, he fell in line. Oh man, Turkey's not here to just attend. He's here to cause problems, man.
I hope so.
We'll see. We'll see.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Now that this nigga didn't interrupt me, I'm ready to say what I should have said maybe 3 months ago, and it makes no sense as to why I'm saying it now. And you guys are both gonna be like, "Damn, he finally got here." I know I'm wearing a Naruto hat, but
oh boy,
One Piece is the greatest piece of fiction I've ever consumed. By far, it's not even close. It's not even close.
No way.
Yo,
it's not even
far.
close.
Lee,
it's not even. I don't even know what's close, bro.
No, that is crazy.
I don't know what's
because
close.
I fell into the same trap you did. I was fighting with Ace and Mo early pod days, saying Naruto's better than One Piece. Once I got caught up,
it's not even close.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
It's not even close.
It's close. It's not that. It's not a big gap. It's not a big gap.
No,
it's not a big gap. It's not a big gap. But it's clear though.
But Naruto's storyline was something special. Like we'll never forget that.
Until it fell apart.
Exactly.
It fell apart, bro. Part 1 Naruto is way better than Part 1 One Piece. Way better.
And Arif, here's the thing.
Yeah, I hear that.
Like, I'm too far into One Piece right now to even feel like that kind of letdown will happen. You know what I mean? I feel like we're too far into the story.
Where are you? Are you caught up on anime or manga?
Anime. I'm caught up on anime.
Okay. So I said Egghead was gonna get him, right? I said Egghead was gonna get him.
No,
I knew it. No, Egghead got a lot of people thinking like that.
It got me. I mean, it's funny. I watched the TikTok, right? And the TikTok was basically talking about like Oda's like story structure, like the way he set up the characters. It was literally review. Cause you guys seen how fast I watched all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was too. I didn't even get to really deep a lot of it. You know what I mean? But they're just talking about stuff that I already knew, plot lines that I already knew about. But I'm just like, okay, that connects to that. Like a lot of things that they connected for me. The niggas connected the dots for me, but I just seen somebody talking about Oda's like story structure from like just basically zooming out on the One Piece story, zooming out on like how like I don't want to say insignificant Luffy is, but he's a flat character. Like he's not a character that's like
very, very flat.
Yeah, he's not a character that's like the main like anchor of the story. Like everything changes around him, not he doesn't change for what's going on around him. Like, does that make sense? Like,
yeah.
The guy explained it way better than I'm trying to explain it. It's not even that. Like, there's other characters in each arc that are going through there. Like right now, Egghead, it's really not about Luffy. It's about Bonnie, Kuma. It's about Vegapunk. It
hasn't been about Luffy since like Marineford.
Yeah, it hasn't been about exactly, and like, but like that's why he's like that, like pivotal kind of a character, like a flat character, with all the other characters around him going through that like cyclical, like, all right, they break down, they find the mentor, they have a realization, redemption, and then back all again like that. Like so many people around him are having that story, but yeah, man, I can't think of the way the world is set up, like the way like the power scaling is, the subtleties, the foreshadowing, like it's ridiculous.
No, it's the foreshadow.
It's ridiculous, bro.
That's the biggest.
The foreshadowing gets everybody, man.
Yeah, it's
bro,
almost AOT
if you
levels.
really get into it, bro, he drew chapter covers in the year of 2008, 2003.
The cover stories go crazy, Ace.
Bro,
they go
chapter cover. It's just supposed to say the chapter name and chapter number. He has details in there that have people crafting theories. I'm not even talking about the cover stories. Like, forget the covers. I'm talking about chapter covers, just like a regular chapter cover that means something 15 years later. Bro, you can't make this shit up, man.
It's a joke. It's a joke, bro. It's a joke. And,
he's the GOAT.
Did he say that he knows what the ending is?
Yeah,
Yes, he
he
already
does.
wrote the ending, and he told a couple people already. He told a
No,
kid
and-
that was
and-
about to lose his life too. So there's like a few people in the world that already know that. Bro, I was convinced
It's his
that Oda
editors,
already
yeah.
knew the ending before Marineford because he was told once upon a time. I like this is because they were planning on canceling One Piece like before pre-time skip, and that's why that's where it comes to theories down. Everyone's saying the ending is already written. We've seen because Oda's very known for like giving us what's gonna happen before it already happened, and people are saying the ending already occurred. We just didn't see it, and that's crazy. Like One Piece seems like the most simple type of fiction where you don't notice it, but you'll go years, 10, 20 years, and you'll never notice that one thing. It's like, whoa, in Sky P, it was right there in your face. It's there, and you just realize like 25 years later, like, damn, nigga, this guy's been planning this for 20 plus years and shit. The heck?
No, the story is ridiculous, bro.
And there's no
This-
way,
the-
like people say like, oh no, he planned that out last. No, that's impossible. The things he's set up to like now, especially like Egghead, the guys who are in Elbaf right now, like it was clear. It's clearly known that he planned this like way long ago. When he first showed it, when he first revealed it, his end goal was to show this at the end. He's crazy. He's not normal.
My thing about the show too is like, obviously you guys know my anime taste is like more like fighting or whatever the case may be, and like it's not a secret that One Piece fights are underwhelming. But like that's not even the.
They're not.
It doesn't
great
matter.
At all.
Like
They're not great
yeah,
at all.
Yeah,
not at
it's-
all. Like very underwhelming. But no one cares. Like that's the crazy
That's
part.
a fact.
Nobody cares.
That is a fact.
Like
I mean,
nobody
sometimes,
cares about that.
Sometimes, but we care more about like the people who were there instead of
Okay,
the
so
fights.
Peep.
Yeah.
Exactly. So Peep. So obviously you guys are way more caught up than me. So Kizaru just fought. Oh, spoiler alert for everybody. I don't know.
I just
They
came out,
had
man.
a 6 month break. Go ahead. But that, yeah,
So,
they've
'cause-
had-
'cause-
they've had like
watch the
2 months
series,
too.
bro.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So Kizaru's fighting Luffy, and like a normal anime fan is like, wow, like I'm so excited for like this level of people to fight, la da da da. But when you like, this is One Piece. Like everything is like on purpose. Everything is deliberate. Everything is like super subtle. Kizaru is not taking this fight really serious. Like he's not like
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
he's not
that-
really like at least like from a person that's caught up to the story up to this point, this is not the Kizaru that I know.
I don't
that's
want to
gonna-
give away. This is where I have to stop. I don't want to give away too much.
But you know what I'm
That's-
saying? Like,
yeah.
but I wouldn't have noticed. I wouldn't have like given that a thought early in One Piece. Like I wouldn't have like thought about something like that. I wouldn't second guess that like during a One Piece fight. Like
Yeah, also-
early when I was watching the
also-
show. Like it's like Oda's like made me like learn my lesson like over like the past like,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
the first couple arcs. I like yo everything is deliberate. Not everything is as they seem. Like even the Luffy Kaido fight, like that's something like that. Like just something like that is once you know the context of Kaido, like the circumstances he's under, what he realizes about the fight, like where he is in the world, what he's real like all. I mean, when you take all that into consideration about, and it's not discrediting Luffy's win or whatever the case may be, but shit like that.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Like, I have a question, but before that, for me, I think Kizaru is one of like the deepest character in the whole series.
For sure.
Honestly, that's I would defer.
and-
I would argue the other one is way more. Shout out to
Luffy or Akiji.
Kuzan. Yeah, I think
Bro,
his storyline
what's
is a
funny?
little more crazy.
All three admirals, cold characters, but
Well,
the
a lot of them.
Cold,
that's
super cold, and
unbelievable. And
Bro,
they're
I
not
gotta say,
exactly
y'all,
villains either. None of them.
I gotta send y'all this TikTok about. You might made it. Arf might have already seen it, but it's talking
sure.
about the three admirals. It's talking about the three admirals, and it's basically saying that Oda. I'm gonna mess this up, but there's the super ego, the ego, and the id. Have you guys ever heard of that? Like
I heard of
philosophy
that.
class?
I heard of that. I'm
Yeah,
not sure
yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
But
I heard
basically,
that, but I'm not too deep in it. Yeah.
yeah,
No.
so
There's
basically-
definitely some inspiration.
Hold on.
It's
You're
crazy.
starting to see the theories. You see, Lee, that's one of the more smaller theories. I feel like this got brought up. But once you get into the theory videos and stuff like that, when you're caught up, that's a whole
no,
different
I've seen
world.
it.
That-
Oh
no,
my
that,
God,
you don't
I've seen-
understand.
I've
That's
seen
a
so
different world.
many. It's
MJ,
but like
let me tell you one guy. There's one guy on YouTube. His name is Joyboy Theories. I promise you, this nigga has never missed. They release a chapter, he drops a reaction. He's just rambling for an hour, making sense. But no. Before we get too deep into spoiler territory, because Lee, we're on the edge. Who's your top 3 One Piece villains?
my top 3 One Piece villains.
Damn.
Villains, not character villains.
Akainu is number one.
That's a good one.
I love Akainu. He's,
I like
my, he's,
that.
my,
That's a great one.
I like
he's
that.
top.
I like
He's a
that.
top 2 character in the show for me. Top 2
Kind of a
character.
punk
My
too. I'm not
favorite.
gonna lie. Low key a punk, but go ahead.
Is he? Is he? Is he? How's he a punk?
I mean, did you not
He's
see
a-
what? Wait, you caught up
he's-
on
he's
anime,
a-
right?
Like,
You
he's the
saw-
only villain that's done what he said he was gonna
So,
do.
but
He's
you
the only
saw
villain.
you saw when Kuma pulled up and Akainu and him were looking at each other and the what did he call them? The guys that married Joa, the freaking astronaut. I keep forgetting their names. The Celestial Dragons looked at him and
Celestial
said,
Dragons.
"Akainu, like, where's our food, nigga? Like, get to work." But I don't know. He kind of a punk too.
No.
But
Okay.
He's a dog.
Akainu. Go on.
I would say Akainu. You know who I like that I hope I get to see more of him.
Come on. Say
Even
his
though
name.
even though he
Starts
lost
with
to
the E.
No, I like him though.
Aw,
I like
you
him though.
sold me.
I,
You sold me.
I like him though. You know who I like? Y'all not gonna guess this one. I like Crocodile. I really like him.
Crocodile was
Ooh,
cold.
that's a good
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
That's
I
a
like
very
him.
good one. What the
I
flip?
like him.
He was
I like him.
gangster.
That's some.
I
hey.
can't wait. I want to see him again. I want to see him again. I know
hopefully
he.
you see him soon.
No,
Yeah,
I
we've
mean,
seen-
Lee, if you're caught up, you should have seen him and a couple people that had a conversation recently, right?
Whoa.
You
Oh
definitely.
yeah.
See,
Yeah.
Arif, I don't want to say too much.
You didn't see the
I'm saying
anime, right?
hopefully-
No, he's seen
Hopefully,
it.
I see you soon.
No, you I'm pretty sure you've seen the
No,
conversation.
Arif, I don't want to guess. I don't want to guess where he's at. I don't know what's going.
Yeah,
going
that's
on.
okay. I literally, I've read. I didn't read, but I've seen a couple like highlights of what's like it's close. Like I know they're in Elbaf right now in the anime. I know I know what's happening. Like I know the war. Like I know all about that. Like I read up a little bit. But I didn't read too much because I was like, yo, I don't want the anime to be spoiled too much for me. But I've put together what's going on. But it's crazy because even though I've put together what's going on, I still don't even know
No one knows.
What the
No one
heck?
does.
Nobody knows.
what
Nobody
the
knows.
heck. What the heck is after? What the heck is after?
This is where the theories have like you have fun with it, okay? And this is why
Yeah.
that's why I want you to get caught up and have that conversation
Yeah,
with us
yeah.
because then you start to theorize, then you start to learn other things that you've never known before, and then you get into a whole different world that you cannot. Like for example,
It's not the same experience.
Yeah, like, I'm
reading
not-
and watching.
this is not even a
It's not
spoiler,
the same, bro.
But one thing I'll tell you, like a lot of big shows and a lot of big movies, blah blah, have a lot of North mythology and other types, somewhat mythologies involved. One thing Oda's great at, he involves almost like every type of mythology, like if ancient Chinese mythology, blah blah blah, whatever the flip you want to call it. But once you get into it, this guy's really gonna make you learn. He's gonna make you think. And he's gonna really you're gonna start putting two and two together. You're gonna look at Elbaf, look at North mythology, and really think about certain things that are going on.
Yeah.
So
No, absolutely.
Yo, Lee,
absolutely.
give me your third.
I would say, I guess Mihawk, but even though he don't really
The
not
older
really
farmer.
a villain, but he's not really a villain.
He's
but
not on shit, man. He's not on shit.
I don't
wait,
know.
who'd you
bro.
say? Who'd you
He's
say?
not- Mihawk.
Mihawk.
Yeah, he's not on shit.
He
man.
lost points recently. I ain't gonna lie.
He just aura farms. Arf,
He's
who's your
Orifar.
three?
My three? Ooh. Without spoilers, I don't want to give spoilers. I love Kaido. I love everything about it. I ain't gonna lie. Everything.
Crazy how we all have different lists, man. Go on, Kaido.
You know the thing is with One Piece, like a lot of like villains have like somewhat.
Mo's here.
Mo, pull up. But I feel like they've changed over time. I've never really give One Piece villains a thought, but I'm gonna do a quick one. I'll say Kaido. Weird enough, I like Big Mom. Does that make it? Okay, you know what? I'll put.
Big Mamu.
Okay, I wanna put the Gorosei members. Is that a bad one? Because I've had strong hate.
Which one?
for-
Yeah, Arf.
I've had a strong
Arf,
hate for a
Arf,
certain
Arf, let me
recent
go.
one. But go ahead.
Arf, let me go. My top three, number one, NL. My GOAT. The guy was really doing shit. He was running up a whole country, just summoning wherever he wants, telling everybody he could hear them. Bro, he was scary. Luffy only won because he had his kryptonite, I'll be honest. If it wasn't
a
for
fact.
that, he would have took over the world.
I'm not
Based on,
gonna lie,
like,
I
what-
do have issue
NL?
looking back at Alabasta, like with the whole. I don't want to get into
Piece-
too deep,
One
but
Piece-
it's just,
Alabasta.
One Piece-
it
One
really
Piece
does make
doesn't
sense
have
when you
a-
look.
That's
One
Skype.
Piece. One Piece doesn't have a.
Oh, I thought you said sorry, Scott.
I said NL.
Oh, I thought you meant
One
Crocodile,
Piece,
my bad.
One Piece. People say One Piece has a villain issue. I feel like they don't have a villain issue. I think people are looking at One Piece too like linear. Like they're, like
It's not good guy, bad guy.
yeah, it's not. And not every villain is created equal. So like each villain like serves a purpose. But now obviously now that we know about Emu and all that, whatever the case may be, yeah, I don't know. It's I used to criticize One Piece for villains, but I didn't get it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I didn't get it.
Once you get it. Wait, let me go through my last two names.
Yeah.
So Anel, number 2. It's hard, but I'm gonna go Blackbeard.
I like
love
that.
Blackbeard.
I
Love
love-
Blackbeard.
I
Oh
like
yeah.
that.
Blackbeard, he's just cold. He's really doing shit.
Shout out to the Rocks Pirates.
He's a scumbag too. He doesn't fight fair. He doesn't want to fight fair. He's there.
No bullshit. He's in my top 3. My bad.
He
He's
just
in my
wants
top
to
3.
win.
Yeah.
And then my third is Doflamingo, bro.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Doflamingo
Ace. Oh my
has to-
god, that's my
I
dog.
think
That's my
That's
dog.
somebody who has to be in everybody's top, bro. He has the best voice actor, easily,
Yeah.
easily. Best laugh,
Best laugh ever.
most aura, bro. Pink flamingo like Cameron. Come on, man.
You know you're gonna get in trouble, Ace, because I got in trouble for this because apparently his track record is horrible, like absolutely horrible. Like
What,
I've been
in terms of
glazing.
dubs?
You know, Doflamingo was like my profile picture like for like a year or two, and my Twitch guys were absolutely destroying me for it. I mean, I can't speak of his track record.
He got packed up. He got packed up.
No, but I mean
No,
his
but
track
bro, you
record
know
in
his-
terms of
his
his
power
criminal
shit.
record. His criminal record is a problem. What do you all mean?
No,
Oh
bro.
my
His
God.
power shit, but he maxed it,
Oh yeah. No, it's nice. It's nice. It's
bro.
decent.
He's a fallen celestial dragon, bro. Crazy childhood. He's cooked. Come on, man.
Packed
Mo,
up.
now that you're here, give me your top 3 One Piece villains.
Doflamingo's in there. They're not in any particular order.
Yeah, no.
Doflamingo. I'm gonna say Kuma, because at the time, that shit was scary.
That's messed
You know
up.
what I'm talking
though.
about?
That's messed up.
No,
But it was
but
scary. I hear
think
you.
about it.
Yeah.
But think about it. At the time, they think they're big shit. They're the part of the Super 11
yeah,
spoilers,
yeah.
by the way.
Yeah.
They think they're part of the whatever
Wake
the
up call.
11 supernovas. They're thinking, yeah, yo, we're top dogs. We're going to the new world and dominate. This nigga came and packed every single one of them up. That was one of the most terrifying things as a viewer at that time.
Fam, he didn't just pack them up. He just said goodbye. Bow, you're gone.
Yeah.
You too.
Made
Bro.
them seem like they were nothing. Like I don't think they've ever been that defeated. You know what I mean? Like
Nah.
that
They
hard.
weren't. They weren't.
So that's why I'm putting him in there, even though but that's why he's there. And then number 3, I'd say Kaido, just because like for 1100
Really?
not 1,000 chapters, bro. You keep hearing the name Kaido, and then you finally meet him, and you're like, oh, I kind of see why.
No, but
Like it's not like he
It's
wasn't
deserved.
like it wasn't like he's too short.
yeah,
Exactly,
bro.
that's what I mean. Like it was deserved.
So deserved, bro. That nigga different, man. The heck? Taught us so
Hey,
much
hey,
about. Bro,
he's
he
a
was
leg
look-
swinger. He's a
he
leg
was-
swinger. He's a leg
He was
swinger.
looking
Leg
for
swinger.
Joy
Oh,
Boy.
defo leg
Bro,
swinger, man.
He was trying to fight
good.
LeBron
Ain't no
James.
fucking
Didn't move
villain.
me.
He was trying to fight
Didn't
LeBron
move me.
James as like from the beginning, bro. With the flip, he said, "I need Joy
He
Boy.
a-
This is my target. I'm gonna fight him,
He
bro."
he a
This is-
leg swinger, man. He's a leg swinger, man. I can't rock
He's
with
on
that.
smoke.
Fam, he's
He's on smoke,
every.
bro.
I don't even want to see Kaido in Elden Ring. That's how big of a problem he is. That's first phase, second phase, and a third phase, brother. Full health. Stop for love, man. The heck? Nah, he's a problem, man. He's a problem. Mo, I heard you're gonna bring in some politics topics today since you came in late.
Some politics.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
It's time to get into it, man. It's time to get into it.
IR in 5. I'm joking.
Yeah, we were talking yesterday. Me and Mo had a long talk. I got to see Mo first time for a long time. We had a nice
pickleball arc.
the
Pickleball
pick-
arc.
Oh, I forgot about that. I
Yeah,
forgot
Lee,
about that.
you know I'm a wonder kid for the first 1 hour and a half of
You relax, man.
pickleball.
We lost
That
every
next
game
hour and a
together,
half,
man.
Concentration falls off.
Who's partner?
Yeah, let me
Who's
tell you
who's
something.
partner? Who's partner?
No, we were rotating.
Everybody was mixing.
I was all
Let me
over
tell you
the
something,
place.
Lee.
Omar's
I
the
can't
best.
mix
team.
it,
Niggas
bro.
found,
I need
niggas
one
found this game too
person.
early. Niggas found this game too early, bro. We're already ruining it. We found this game too early.
Well, we were the only black folks
Telling you,
there.
like, no, like every sport, you know what I mean? Like you have to let the white people have their time. You know what I mean? Like, let them like set the rules in, like the pace of the game. What's a lot? But nigga just came with athleticism.
Person there? That one white person with
You
you?
don't need athleticism for a pickleball, though. At
No.
all.
Brother, we're out here running side to side. You know what's not what's supposed to happen, right? You're supposed to be right in front of the kitchen, just armed. That's it. But people are
Yeah.
going across court.
A couple of men
Bro,
almost
I'm
tore the
telling you,
ACL
it's too
yesterday.
soon.
Lee,
It's too
I'm a baseline demon. Too
You
much
see what I'm
strength.
saying?
Come on, man.
I had good comms when I was playing with Ace.
Kid,
He
man.
was,
Don't let me play.
Ace, when I was playing with Ace, it was
Leader.
good comms. I ain't gonna lie, it was leadership.
Leader in the
a lot of-
dressing room, man.
Yeah, it was solid. It was solid. We had a good couple, starting, but kind of fell off
Yeah.
afterwards. I would definitely play it
We're-
here and there though. But
We're done with soccer.
yeah. Let's talk
Our-
about it. Well,
our
I'll
full
be
thing is
honest.
baby cardio.
It was
Who's we, bro?
Yeah, shut up. You were not tired, bro. I seen you super awake after, but you were not tired. But hold on, yeah. Am I alone here? Because a couple of the men. I mean, Mo, you're playing with the guys soon, right? Like those guys have a team. A couple of the Saga guys, which I've also denied again. Sorry, Limp. I'm so sorry. He's been begging us to do 11-11 footy for the longest time, and I don't know. I think I'm bored of the game, Ace. I think I'm bored. I think I've passed my time.
Yeah.
Arf, let's roll, bro. Let's roll, bro.
That's where my focus is now. I
Lee,
enjoy that a lot.
if you come here, you're gonna revive soccer. I'll tell you that. If you come
Let
here,
me
I
tell
would
you
see
what
that.
happened, bro. Let me tell you what happened, bro. AMJ said, I'm tired of fighting soccer niggas. I want to fight real niggas. So he started going to MMA.
I think it's a good way to channel your anger.
He's done with the soccer fights.
You know
what
what?
I'm saying?
No, but you know what it is, Mo? It feels good, like learning.
Getting it out, bro.
No,
Yeah,
it just
true,
feels
that too.
like I like the feeling of being.
Oh, MJ.
I like the
MJ, you're
feeling of being a
right.
baby,
Life dead
bro.
on.
Come on, man. It
Yes.
feels nice. It
I
feels
you
like
like seeing progress. You like seeing
yeah,
progress.
like
Yes.
soccer is just it's too much this and sometimes low, sometimes high, blah, 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 but it's not like
Yeah.
you don't get anything after you're done. You know what I
like-
mean? It
you like
doesn't do
hating
anything
people, I
after.
understand.
Yeah,
One-
but
Yeah, one salad is good for me though. That's a successful run. That's a
Nah.
successful run.
a clean sheet is a successful run for me, man. That's which is
I
so
don't care. I
rare.
could care less about that. I could care less about that.
Nah, but football, I don't know.
Hit the bar, you're good. I'm good.
Yeah, but I can see why a lot of people stop playing football over something. I mean, like a lot of. I'm not comparing myself to a pro, but I see a lot of pro athletes talking about it. Guys who think about it like us, because I feel like all four of us are very competitive. Like Siakam was just talking about it, how he like lost his love for the game. I'm sorry, I bring up Siakam, but it's the only person I could think of recently. Like
He's a bum, man.
But
I never liked him.
everybody goes through that transition. I think a lot of guys who we know specifically are going through that transition with soccer too. It's
I hoop now, bro. I hoop now.
I read that, but
Yeah, I hoop now.
You know what?
Okay.
I seen an interesting 30-minute video the other day from Insider. If you guys go on YouTube, and it's about this guy who's doing match fixing in soccer. He talks about how like by the end of it, he can't even stand the sport, but just how like they do match fixing. It's kind of nuts how like he's going from like lower level football, and they'll tell him nothing crazy. They'll say, you know what, yo, just in the 20th minute, make sure you just concede. Then the rest of the game, just play normal.
so are you
worry
talking about
about
like somebody telling someone to do
like
for like
the
money?
gambling.
Okay, gambling, yeah.
Gambling, yeah. They would
Okay.
like tell them, yo, just, you know, just 20 to 30th minute, let there be a goal. That's all we want from you. Rest of the game, win, lose, we don't care. Or they'll
Yo.
say first 45 minutes, go down 2.
You know
And
what's
it's
crazy?
crazy.
No,
how
it's
it
it's
is.
more crazy than you think. Well, like I'm not even trying to go too deep into it, but I think like a lot of people talk about like I'm not even trying to like be like the conspiracy theorist, blah blah. But
Arsenal
I think
fan?
no, I think
Arsenal
we're
fan?
at the
That's why we
worst
lost?
right. I think we're at our worst right now. I think we generally are on our worst on both ends, on football end and people trying to make money from gambling, and the other way around. In like I'm speaking for like people of our generation, people of our age group, and blah blah, and the younger age group. I feel like that whole sports gambling thing is.
Bro, it
Getting
ruined.
to
It
a whole-
ruined.
It's the worst.
No, it
ruins sport.
ruined like no, it didn't ruin the sport. It just ruined
the
like the
same with the
convos
sport.
about the sport. It ruined the convos about the sport. Like you got niggas talking about this nigga messed up my parlay. Like what?
Too
Bro,
often.
I don't want to out one of my niggas, but this nigga, I know a nigga that bets corners every
That's
PPL
crazy.
game.
I mean, I
Bets
don't know.
corners,
I don't know if y'all see the Angel
Angel
Reese
Reese first miss.
Nigga.
every freaking
Bro.
game. I've seen those videos.
I went
Man.
9 for 10.
I'm just
9
like,
for
bro,
10.
what?
Mud.
Bro, this nigga always in texting the chat talking about like
Because
under on 8 corners. I need another corner. Nigga watching the game rooted for corners, bro.
Because niggas
Doesn't care
think
about his team.
everybody thinks when you watch something or you play something, you're automatically an expert, and everybody thinks that can become a financial gain, which is honestly, I don't know if y'all want to talk about it, but it's a big problem.
I don't think it's that,
It's a
bro.
very-
I don't think it's that. It's a mental thing, bro. It's a
It's a
sickness.
mental
It's that
thing, bro. They don't want
It's
to.
100%.
They need
Yeah.
something. Yeah, it's a dopamine.
Yeah.
They just want to watch the game for something, but not for the love of the badge, man. That's all I need. That's all I need, man.
That's a good point. That's a good point. But
That's all I need, man.
I need more than just love for the badge from my team. But I don't want to talk about that either.
I heard Rodrigo turn his
90 mil.
interest to you guys.
Bro, no, we're nobody's joining
Low
us.
key.
man.
Yo, bro.
know
We
these ones.
fam. Yeah, MJ. If this transfer window does not go the way I want it,
No, can I ask you
Everybody
guys a
out.
question? No,
Everybody-
Ace,
can I
you
ask you?
said
Can I
that
ask
how
you?
many windows now? Like I'm tired of it.
Yeah, I don't even
I'm
believe
tired
you,
of it.
nigga. I don't even believe you.
no,
Yeah, I don't even
bro.
believe that, nigga.
I'll be
bro.
honest.
I
You know
don't-
what I need? I need Rodrigo. I need a striker. I need a defender. Sure, if we want, I don't care.
Can I
I
ask you,
need another attacking midfielder.
AMJ, can I ask you a
Not getting
question?
any of that.
AMJ, can I ask you a question?
Hmm.
How did what place did United get?
15.
15th
16th
or 16th?
15.
I've lost
15.
track. What does it matter?
How did United place that in the Premier League and beat you guys to Mbuemo and Cunha?
Both our targets.
They
by the
beat
way.
us.
Both our targets.
they weren't.
How?
What are you talking
Brother,
about?
they've been our targets for a year and a half under
Nigga,
what's his name
nigga,
before?
hold on,
What
hold on,
are you
Ace,
talking
Ace,
about?
Ace,
You're
hold
Tell
on,
me,
Ace,
hold on.
Ace, hold on,
Not
Ace,
only
hold
was
on.
Arsenal after Mbuemo, they were after Wissa as well. Like
Ace, hold on,
they were
Ace,
dying
hold
for
on,
both
hold
of
on.
them.
AMJ, hold
We
on.
weren't. What are you
Is
talking
there?
about?
Go
Is
check the
there?
facts.
Ace, AMJ, is first of all, is there? I have two things. Is there a better team in world football ready for those two than Arsenal? I don't think so. Is there a team? Is there a team more built for both of their skill sets in world football than Arsenal? I don't think so.
You guys are full of shit. You guys are
I'm
full
not.
of
I'm not.
shit.
And AMJ,
You guys
tell me. Answer me this. Answer me this. And Buemo scored 20 goals last year, right? Is there anybody? Is there anybody in world football right now that can fit into Arsenal's team that can replicate that kind of production?
Where would Mbemo play? Where?
I mean, back
played a
up
lot-
to Saka
he put-
or
yeah,
just
he
fit
put-
in
he-
rotation.
So you got to the
forward.
issue of the problem.
Yo,
right
yo.
in the
I
first
mean, we've been
sentence.
talking
Yo,
about
hold on,
Saka being a backup
hold
for.
on.
I mean,
He
we're
was-
needing a
hold on,
backup for Saka for how
Marino's
long?
your striker. Marino's your striker. What are you talking about?
Yes, and we're
Buemo's not better than
for a
that.
striker. We're looking
the hell are you
for.
talking about?
Almost forgot.
What's wrong with the backup for Saka? Why is that a
I'm
problem?
saying the player wouldn't want to come to play backup or even think of being played backup because everybody knows Saka's better than him.
Okay,
Okay,
my
Ace,
fault.
you're
Cunha,
wrong.
Cunha,
No,
my fault.
not
Cunha.
true.
That's
Hold
not
on, my
true,
turn.
Cunha.
My turn.
If
That's
you
not
can-
true.
You can
That's not-
you can guarantee
can't
30
believe
games a
this.
season. You can
Okay.
guarantee if you're going foreign competitions, you can play 30 games a
Boys,
season.
we're getting off
This guy
track.
scored,
No, no,
this guy
listen,
scored 20 in the
listen.
Prem. You think he
And-
wants guarantees of 30? He wants
I'll
to
tell
play
you the
every
guarantee.
game.
I'll tell you the guarantee. Hold on. Let me talk. Wait. ISO. Hold on. R1 circle. R1 circle. R1 circle. Yeah. There's only one reason. Mbuemo and Cunha went to United. Money. Thank you. Go ahead. That's it. Like I don't know what
You said
else
money,
guys
bro.
bring.
What do you mean? You guys
No,
pay these people like a lot of money.
No,
You're-
we don't.
Arsenal
We
players are one
don't.
of
We
the
don't
top players in
spend
the
money.
league.
We do not
Yeah, they
spend
are.
money. We don't spend money. We don't
Have you
want to
looked at
spend
the
money.
wages? Have you looked at Arsenal's wages? You guys pay a lot of money.
Oh,
We
Mo,
do not
you want
spend
to brag
money
about
like
wages
most
when
other
you guys spend
clubs.
$1 billion? I don't get
Man
it.
City
What are you
spent
talking
how
about?
much his last two windows,
No,
brother?
what-
Chelsea,
wait, wait,
Liverpool
wait,
just
wait.
made 100 plus million signing. You think
You're
Arsenal
not
are gonna
signing
go?
for you. You're saying they're not signing for
You
you
guys
because
just
of
bought
money. What I'm
Declan. You
saying
guys just
is-
bought Declan.
Arsenal's
What are you
That
talking
was
about?
stupid
that was
money.
2 years ago.
That wasn't 2 years ago.
It was
So
2
that
years
was 2 years
ago.
ago. Damn, that went by quick. 100 mil for Deckers?
Yeah, bro. Listen.
So wait,
I'll-
what
I'll
did you
explain
spend
this.
last summer? What did you spend
I'll
last summer?
explain.
bro?
Look,
Oh, no, hold
look
on.
at our
Ace,
look at
hold
our
on,
top
hold on.
transfer records of all time. Like,
30
literally-
what's your-
Calafiori, 30
your argument right now?
Marino.
What's your
I'm
what's your
saying
argument
Arsenal
right
don't
now?
spend
Sterling.
enough. We don't spend enough. Like we're talking about Mbuemo, like
Because
oh my
they
god,
don't
he's gonna
want
get
to, or
play
because they
time.
can't.
Blah blah. They're not coming here because of money. It's simple as that. Arsenal don't want to spend. They don't want to pay the money. They want to. I feel like they
terms of what?
undervalue everybody. They say, oh, you're not worth that much.
But they're
Let's move on
gonna
to the next one.
pay 60. They're gonna pay 60 for
They're paying
Sesko.
60. It's wages.
We're not
it's
doing
wages
that
you guys
either.
can't pay
We're not.
wages.
Why do you think Leipzig is looking at options in Saudi Arabia right now, bro? You think Arsenal is spending that? No, they literally talking to Al Hilal right now, bro, and freaking Al Ahli and every Al that's ever existed. Akhi, like flip, bro. They're not talking to Arsenal because they know.
your board's the problem.
You know what was the problem with Zubimendi? You know why it took so long? You know why we had to have like 5 here we goes?
Is it official?
signing.
Installments, the Arsenal way since Arsene Wenger. We are gonna pay in installments. We're still paying for Declan Rice apparently. Nicolas Pepe just finished. Literally just
Bro,
finished.
that's standard.
We
That's
just finished paying for
standard.
Nicolas
normal.
Pepe.
That's
No,
standard.
That's normal.
that's not normal. We do like
Yes,
we
it
do
is.
this.
Every club does that.
We're cheap. We're
People
very
don't pay-
cheap. The
people
way we
don't
spend.
pay-
We don't pay
Barca
up
does that.
front.
Barca does that.
Other
People
than
don't pay
City,
100 mil,
everybody
alright.
does that.
Even City doesn't pay 100 mil, like whatever. No,
City
They
does
pay
not.
installments.
Chelsea do not.
City just
Up
dropped the
front.
bag on the
United do
table.
not.
You think they pay
Dude says
upfront?
check the
No.
wire transfer.
That's not how it works. You're confusing accounting with how the actual payment works. That's not how it is. People will
Get this nigga,
will
get this
say
nigga,
on the
bro.
news. People say on the news, yeah, 100 mil transfer. But you think Wirtz, for example, is going actually 100 something mil? They're paying that up front. No, brother. It's taking 5 seasons at minimum to pay off. It's
mean-
little chunks of payment every time.
I mean, we complain about
It's-
Liverpool's transfers too. Like we've complained about them not spending enough. That's a bit of conversation every transfer window. We've done. Come on, let's not let's not act stupid.
We need
We've
to call
done this.
Mythbusters. We need to call Mythbusters.
They
Wait.
still
we really arguing
spending
this?
the Coutinho money. They're still spending the Coutinho money.
That's what I mean. But we're talking about spending. I'm right, right?
Bro,
fuck outta here,
fam,
bro.
these guys dropped
They don't spend money. The owners don't
115 Premier League record.
You know how many bums they bought? And we
So
just
many.
let go?
We let him go. Why we haven't said
Naby
nothing?
Keita, 60 million.
Keita was a bum. Nunes is a
40.
bum. Oxford's a bum. Bro,
Gakpo. Say it,
Gakpo's a
nigga.
bum.
Say that nigga. Say that nigga name.
He's not a bum. He's not a bum.
He
He's not a bum.
didn't hit. He did not hit.
Come
he
on,
did not
bro.
hit.
Yeah, I'm
He
being
did
biased.
not hit at all, bro.
My thing is
No,
like
no, guys, you guys are
One
being unfair.
season.
You guys are
He
being
had a
unfair.
great one season
Liverpool-
and then
Nah,
a
don't
great
do that.
3 in the hospital.
yo, he's living off that season though. Jota is living off that season though.
The rest is
Yo,
all
every year niggas be like, yo, they got Jota. They got Jota. Every year niggas say that to me.
Bro, they spent what's his face? What's his name? The whatever, the Hungarian midfielder.
Oh,
Dominic.
Dominic 70.
One great season.
Oh my
Second season
God.
was pretty and they spent
Oh,
70 on.
gosh.
Like Liverpool spend money, bro. Don't
My
lie to
bad.
you. Arsenal was 90. Was it what, 60? Almost 70 mil.
So you're
For
agreeing that we
Alisson, 60
spend the
songs?
least then? So you're agreeing on that?
You guys
Look it up. Y'all don't spend the least. Y'all don't spend the least. I just don't get your transfers.
money.
I just don't
That's
get
what
it.
I'm saying.
No, we don't get
though.
them either. We don't get them either.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no,
all
we
I'm
get
saying,
them.
though.
No, you guys spend money. It just doesn't. It's weird. It's nonsensical.
No,
Yeah.
but Lee, do you know City spent like 350 since January,
I know, but look at our
which
outgoings.
works. Which
Yeah,
works.
look at our but look at our outgoings though, bro. We
I'm
just
not. I'm not complaining.
We just
but
sold James Trafford for 25 million. You guys never even seen
no
him
way
play.
you did.
Who's that?
Yeah, come
No
on.
way.
He's a keeper. He's an academy keeper.
The Euros.
Yeah.
Well, you won the Euros with England, no?
Yeah, but like
21s.
that's a joke. That's like one of our transfers.
That
Like,
has to be
come
money
on.
laundering.
Yeah.
Jack is gonna go for 55, 60 million. Come on, this is
who?
a
There's
joke.
no way he's going for
To
60.
who? No, that's
don't think
100%
so?
money laundering.
No,
Excuse
I don't
me?
think so. I don't think so. I don't
50,
think
60
You'll
at
see,
over
I've
the age
seen-
of
No,
30?
with those wages,
It's
no
like a
way.
30, maybe 40. I can't see
You'll
60,
see,
bro.
bro. You just go look at our outgoings, bro. Chelsea has bought 3 kids I've never heard of this window. I never heard of them.
4 or
Who do you
5.
buy? Who do you
Sar,
buy?
you guys bought some guy called Sar.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
five.
balling in France.
Mugo.
3 kids
Ugo
from
in
City.
France.
I'm saying,
Ugo.
bro.
Is it-
Imagine, Ace. You're talking about spending 350 million. Johan Quoto, that's been at Dortmund for how long, just went for 25 million. I had no clue. He was still
Who's
on
that?
the right back.
Alright,
The right back.
Yeah, yeah.
There's
Are
a
you guys,
big names a lot.
making Son fee for Angelo? I'm just curious. Because
Angelino?
Angelino, yeah. You guys
I
make
like
Son
that.
No,
fee?
we already
I
got
like
our
that.
fee. We already got our fee for him. We already got.
There's no like next club you get a chunk.
Nah, we already got the chunk.
I'm
But no,
surprised
that was another
Angelino.
30. That
I'm
was another
surprised.
30.
Or if you know what our record
Crazy.
fee was in selling, Ox. You know how sad that is?
That's like
Yeah,
32,
we set-
right? Some 30, 40.
40.
Yeah.
Bro, last
Bro,
season,
Which,
last
which
season
we were
bread.
surprised about, by the way. It didn't make sense. We were like,
Yeah, we
Liverpool,
don't
what are
make
you
no
doing?
bread. I think second is Iwobi. Bro, we
last
don't make
season,
no bread.
you guys are talking about 350 million. Last season, we set a Premier League record for outgoings for sales. I think it was like 180 million in one summer.
That's
190
crazy.
million in one
I
summer.
thought Chelsea would have it with all that money at the beginning from Saudi, to be honest. But
Alvarez
that's like,
went for 85. Alvarez went for 85
Chelsea's
last
up there in
year.
their sales. Chelsea's up there in their sales.
oh, for sure. I remember
They're-
Lukaku
no, but-
and all
That
the
was bare.
random
No, but Lee,
outgoings. But
you guys know that your net spend is still higher.
Who's?
Cities.
Oh,
Guys,
Chelsea?
Arsenal's?
Yes.
We're
Yeah,
fourth.
but if you're winning, you spend more. That's
We're
to be
fourth. We're
honest.
fourth in that spend.
Yeah,
That's how it's
but I'm
always
just, I'm
worked,
just
right?
not with the
You get,
I'm just not
you
with
get
the argument
prize money,
that
the figure
that
competitions.
it's
You're gonna
because
have
of
more money
only because of
available
the
to you.
sales.
nah, but you
You
gotta
guys have
spend
the
money.
most capital available to spend, but you guys do spend well. You guys sell well, but you guys still have the most capital.
But what are
You
we
guys
arguing?
Chelsea-
about?
yeah.
But what's the
Yeah.
point? Like,
City doesn't
that's,
negotiate with terrorists. That's a problem. City does not negotiate with terrorists. They get their fee, and if they don't get it, they're out.
no, but again, like that
The
comes
way
down
they
to the
bounce
main
from
point.
Wirtz, fantastic work. They dance with Wirtz, ran up his fee, gave him to
even
Liverpool
Cucurella.
for 100 something.
I mean, they
and
did that
took
with
Turkey
Declan
for
Rice
30.
with us too. Declan
Yeah,
Rice was
bro.
really
No, you guys are
Korea
scumbags.
too, bro.
yeah, there was a
They
lot
don't
of
get
them.
their fee, they're out.
Low
Yeah,
key.
60 ball. Yeah.
Mm.
That's crazy. 60 on Cucurella.
Yeah, but this
Damn.
transfer window, I don't know. Like
Worth it though.
for many others, I think it's been very exciting for most football fans. But for Arsenal fans,
No, it's
There's
the
many-
worst. It's the worst.
it's
My-
not
my
the
thing is
the
this,
guy out.
it's
If I
whatever.
don't get, see
I
what
mean, I've
what
seen
I like, man.
worse. I've seen worse, but it's to us. It's
no,
My
Especially
thing is
with
this. My
Partey
thing is this.
This is the
My
worst
thing is
window.
this. AMJ,
window.
my thing is this. My thing is this. If I'm an Arsenal, I always try to put myself in the shoes of an Arsenal fan. If I'm an Arsenal fan, I have a hard time doing the math in my head that Gyökeres and Sesko are better and gonna perform better for my team right now. If I feel that I'm close to winning a Prem, than Mbeumo and Cunha. I can't do that math in my head. I can't.
All I know is, bro.
That's
listen,
a tough one
you
to
got-
say. I'm
you
not
got-
gonna
you
lie.
I just
Cunha
can't.
was-
I'm not gonna
Cunha was
convince
wrapped up
myself.
too early.
I'm not
Cunha
gonna.
was
I'm not gonna
wrapped up too
convince
early.
myself.
We were never
I'm not gonna
in the
convince.
mix.
I'm not gonna convince myself that that's the truth.
But
That's all I gotta say.
I'll tell you why that's not true. Because we don't need a guy who's gonna be a rotational player for our team. We need a guy.
Let me tell you something.
That's
Let me
gonna
tell you something
be
with Arsenal.
like
Let me
a
tell you something
guy,
what's wrong with
just
Arsenal.
our
Let me tell you
a
something.
guy who's
Let me tell
gonna
you something
walk
with
in and
Arsenal.
start
Let me
for
tell you
us and
something.
win games.
Let me
for
tell you
us.
something with Arsenal. Let me tell you something with Arsenal fans. You guys have to stop saying we don't need a guy. We don't need. Y'all need the best available. Those two are the best available, in my opinion, right now that you could have just swiped.
You're not wrong.
But Lee,
I'll give you that.
what do you not understand about the positional part about right wing Saka, right wing?
I think that's Arteta's problem to figure out later. What are you talking about? Players, people, teams sign redundant positions all the time. Nigga, you get
No,
who's
but
best?
not with big deficiencies in every other position.
Real Madrid might be the biggest example.
Thank you.
Who's the
They
right
they,
wing?
And
they
did
keep
it work?
signing the same
And did it
positions.
work?
It will,
Did it
bro.
work
You know
last
it will.
year?
You know
Did it work
will.
last year?
You
I
know
mean, it
will.
worked in the
the season
past
before-
for the majority of
The
their.
season before,
Oh,
they
come
had
on,
Bellingham
man.
playing
Football.
false nine.
Yeah.
They had Bellingham
man.
playing false nine.
All I'm
Like,
saying is we have huge deficiencies. Left foot
Arf,
striker.
what-
Do I want to get a right winger
Alright,
first?
AMJ,
No.
AMJ, let me tell AMJ this. Let me tell you, AMJ, let me hold on, Mo. AMJ, there's no way August comes, the start of the Premier League, and United's front three is banging with your front three, rivaling your front three.
That's crazy. And hey, I heard
Think about
Isak.
this.
Isak's thinking about going to Liverpool too. Stop him, Ozzy.
Rashford, Cunha, and Buemo. Is your front three better than that?
No, but yo,
No, is your front three better than that? Is your front three better than that?
no, absolutely not. I said we have the worst attack in the top 10.
Saka
What?
helps to balance out.
We're
that
not
doesn't-
fighting
that-
with Man U. They're fighting with what? We're looking
No,
at the Liverpools and cities. Let's compare
No,
it
I
to
know.
each other.
No, I know that, but like
not
that
worried about
has to be.
United.
That's frustrating. That's frustrating in my opinion.
It is.
That's stupid.
It is. No doubt.
It is low
No
key.
doubt.
Go
I
ahead.
don't know,
Mo.
man. You guys. No, I was gonna say Arsenal. Like, I don't know. I think you guys give yourselves excuses. Yeah, we shouldn't sign these players. We don't want the depth. You want the star player. You need the depth. When Saka went out, what was
bro.
the first thing you guys said? Oh my God, we don't have anybody. There's no.
Imagine
right winger."
Buemo and Buemo just slides right in, easy. Pause.
No,
It's
no,
been
no. My
it's been
thing is-
3 seasons. It's been 3 seasons. You guys still don't have a left back. Yeah, you guys got this kid, the kid from the academy, supposed to be really a midfielder, and he did well at left back. But you guys for 3 seasons been saying we need a left back. You guys still aren't going for one. Because what happens is when eventually Lewis Skelly, let me be real, the second year downfall of these kids is gonna happen.
Shut up, man.
It happens to all of them. No, it
So
happens to all of them.
negative,
It
man.
always, like, there's gonna be a
won't
dip.
have
No, there's
Skelly.
gonna be a dip.
Won't
All
have
these kids,
Skelly.
bro,
Wonder kid.
okay, you could say that every single one has his second year as a dip. It's a fact. All of them. You can't have one player that doesn't have that.
Rico.
Saka didn't have the
Rico had
second
a
year.
huge dip.
Saka never had a dip. Never.
Saka's
the exception to the rule.
Never had
He's the
a
exception
dip.
to the rule.
Yeah,
He's the
Saka
exception
had
to the
it.
rule.
My point being is Lewis Skelly. He's a lot of your patience will wear thin. He's gonna get a red card maybe, just like he did 2 red cards this season. All of a sudden he costs you guys an own goal, something like that. The patience will be gone. Then you can say we need a left back. Why didn't we buy one?
How did we go to striker to left back? Left back is the least of our worries. We've signed a
Least
left
of
back
your
every
worries.
year. Every
You-
year.
You need a. You need
There's always a
fucking
left back
striker, man.
available, but a goal scorer. That's what we need.
Left backs, these are the worries, but that was one of your problems in the team this year until Skelly came halfway through.
We never really
Arf-
concerned about left back like that.
Let's
We
get
will-
this Q&A, man.
Yeah, you're with me. You're
Telling
with
you.
me. Fullbacks
Yeah.
don't matter, nigga. That shit don't matter, man.
I mean, it mattered for
Put
us
any-
for
put
a long
anybody
time.
there.
Shout out to
Put
Tommy.
anybody there, man.
It's mattered here and there, especially when Ben White tore his ACL. Go ahead. Yeah, he's.
I was gonna say let's get to these Q&A, man.
Do you have the questions in front of you by any chance?
I
I do.
them up.
Um,
Yeah, go ahead, Lee.
Who did Arsenal sign? Where is Arteta?
who said that? Who said that? I need names, bro.
AFD.
I knew it, man. I knew it, man. This guy- you-
825.
You guys,
Oh,
no, you
you're
guys don't
taking
know. Like
vacation
AFD bothers me
to answer.
every day. You guys don't understand. Like for you guys, it's like a week. For me, it's every day, every hour of my day, every hour of my life. This guy's bringing up Arsenal to me. He's like, yeah, well, Arsenal did nothing today. This. I'm like, man, this is abuse. This is actually.
Yeah, just pay the 90 for Rodrigo, bro. Just get it done, bro. Just pay the 90.
Man, don't even talk about that guy. Let's keep going. Mr. 825, does the Club World Cup suck? Why is this tournament a thing? Yeah, I mean, it does suck, in my opinion.
I feel like
I mean,
I don't.
it
I
has nothing to do with
disagree.
the
how the
product, though.
semis.
Oh.
It has nothing to
Depends
do
how
with the product,
how the semis
No,
go.
no.
Because if
No, it has
it's
nothing to
City
do with the
versus
product.
Madrid, bro.
I mean,
that's
Atletico
a good
didn't even
game
make it
wherever.
out of the first round. Like, it's actually been there's been good games. Refereeing has been very bad, which is something people have not
No,
discussed
referee's
about.
been
Oh,
great.
my
Referee's
God.
been
No,
great.
no, it's
Great.
been
Horrible
horrible. It's
refereeing.
been horrible.
Great to watch. It's been
Absolutely.
great to
Yeah,
watch.
it's entertaining. I feel like it might be forced, you know, a
yeah.
lot of straight reds for absolutely no reason. But
Shout
I'll give
out
it
to
to you, yeah.
Mo.
Huh?
Rico got one.
Even
Shout
the
out to
Nico
Nico.
one, I felt weird about. I'm not gonna lie. The Nico Jackson one
Jackson.
was a little weird to me.
Yeah.
but
No, he
a lot of
deserved that.
people-
He deserved
but
that shit.
a
That
lot
guy's
of
an
people,
idiot.
yeah, a lot of people said he deserved
The
it.
same
but
game, something
idiot.
happened and he didn't get a red. The person didn't get a red.
I feel like
I didn't
we
get it.
Jackson's
argued
an
differently.
idiot.
But
Bro, I can't get you can't give him an excuse for that one. That was the first touch of the game. That's what you're doing, bro. That was his first touch. You know, he had
And-
one
and-
touch. That was it.
He ended off the league season with a red card too. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
he
he's
did.
on
I
one more
did.
game, I think, or two more games.
it was on his
back.
birthday. It was on his birthday
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
But go ahead.
The lap era. Don't worry.
Disgusting.
Another city. Another
Bro.
city.
But yo, the club
Yeah,
World Cup
bro,
doesn't suck. I like your take. By the way, I forgot to give you your flowers. I was actually telling the guys on Discord the other day when we were playing COD, like your take. I was telling Tommy, you know Tommy Lee. I was telling him, like,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
take. That was honestly, it stood out for me. It's one of the best takes I've heard on Level 11. It's something I didn't really consider, and definitely something that's gonna be brought up next year. And we're definitely gonna repeat what we said because it's
Oh, there's some
hard-
hoes.
And you know what's funny? I get it.
The same
Everybody-
shit's gonna happen.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but I did read the comments, and you know who you are, and you know you're wrong. That's all I'm saying. You know
Bro,
you're wrong.
I better hear.
I see niggas in the comments talking about,
hear.
oh, how could you compare that? How could you compare that?
Nah, I better hear Gary Neville talking about ice the way he talked about alcohol.
Wallah.
I better see some shit.
On my
Bro,
life. On my
I
life,
wanna-
bro.
I wanna see-
That nigga
Yo.
better shed a tear or something.
But yo,
Bro,
bro,
his priorities
listen.
are off.
Let's end it off with this actually, because I made the clip, Lee, right? I made it and I took time and I really wanted to like deep dive and make sure this clip hit to the audience more than it.
You did a great job with that clip. You did a great job with that
appreciate it.
clip.
But no, when I looked at it, obviously, like I go through YouTube clips, I go through other clips, I try to get the best version of the clips, and then I see what the flip was going on back then during the culture. I watched the interviews. I took clips from the interviews.
They were
Fam,
bad.
It's wild, bro. They were wilding.
Bro, they were paging them. They were paging. It wasn't just a conversation.
What do you mean?
They were paging Qatar, like the
Bad.
the authorities, the guys in charge of FIFA in Qatar. There was a
Over a
Norwegian,
rainbow badge.
the Norwegian FIFA
Yeah.
president, without having a conversation with the Qatar authorities, the guys who were the leadership group, without their authority, went to FIFA, brought it into the press conference, and said these guys are against human rights and we should all boycott. Multiple other nations did the same. I did not
They're
see
so
a
fake.
single
Do you not remember
person
when England
do
said
for the
that?
USA?
You remember England said, "Yeah, I don't think we should be playing."
Mo.
Like Harry Kane talking about we shouldn't be playing in this tournament.
Mo.
And then 6 months
BBC.
later, he was there. Fake ass
Mo,
people,
I
bro.
did so much research this week. BBC, in the opening of the World
Yeah.
Cup, they skipped it and talked about human rights, pride, rainbows, you know it, everything. Okay, that was their main
But let's
concern.
not stop there either. Let's not
Because
stop
this is
there.
important. Over football, we have to talk about over football, human rights. We're gonna have that same conversation next year. If nobody's gonna
Bro.
willing to have that conversation,
Bro, no,
we're
but-
100% gonna
but the
broadcast
host-
that on our platform.
That's not
and we're
that's
gonna
not
force
the
that
host.
to.
Let's talk like that, though.
More quickly. Last one thing. The host just BOMBED another country. The host nation of the club world.
Yesterday.
Bro, come on, man.
Yesterday.
They qualified.
And guess what?
They
Guess what?
qualified.
Mum's the word.
But that's not even. That's not
a
even
word
the
they
only
have no
country, too.
business
They
in,
did-
by the way. So
They had the same. If you go back to 2014 too, right? Or no, sorry, 2018. Russia. They were saying the same thing. There was a lot of negativity around Russia too.
I almost forgot about Russia.
was-
They got kicked out.
There was a lot of Russia. Yeah, before they got no, but even Trump, they're like, yeah, Russia shouldn't be this, that, and the other. They're violent. They're aggressors. What's going on? What's going on?
My
But, yeah,
thing
and
is
Russia
this.
hosted the World Cup too.
My
and they-
thing
That's
is
what I'm saying.
this.
No, the World Cup they were hosting. I'm talking about. They were.
No, but
there
the
was
conference
months,
happened
like, it was-
afterwards
it
when they
was
kicked them
fighting.
out. Yeah.
My thing is this. My thing is this. I do know one mainstream guy that will talk about it though, and I want to make sure I give my nigga some flowers.
Let me know.
My nigga Gary Lineker. He gonna talk about it.
Oh,
He gonna-
yeah.
No,
He
but
goes on
Lee,
the
okay,
one.
but
The
you're
goal.
also wrong
The goal.
too.
Yeah, real
Because
one.
no,
whoa.
No.
I mean that's more
no.
recent because when the World Cup happened, he was front.
That's
front-
true.
He,
He
was
was
front
on
lines
that.
about
No,
human
but
rights.
he's consistent. He's
100%.
consistent.
Did he bring
I
it
like
up again
consistency.
recently?
He
I don't
did.
know.
So he's
I
consistent,
keep
bro.
hearing-
He
Bro, he lost his job for this, man. He's
Oh,
He lost
word?
his
consistent.
job. He
Well,
got
for
kicked
what?
off Sky
Bro, he's on-
Sports. Oh, you didn't know?
No, I didn't know. My bad.
He's not hosting match
He
of the
lost
day
confidence.
anymore.
No
Why?
more matches.
tweeted about Palestine.
Yeah.
So
Tweeted
word.
about Palestine, and they tried to page him and say you can't talk about it. He said, "Why not?"
He said
Well,
why?
why?
And they're like, "All right." They're like,
Lost his
"Yeah, I
job.
guess you lost his contract."
Didn't he work
then
there
he was
for
in
like
an interview,
30 years?
Bro, 28 years, 30
Bro,
years.
he built that show.
Yeah.
He is the show.
and he said, "I'm good. That's fine. I'll do my pod with Alan Shearer and
Yeah.
thing and
Micah.
and Micah. I'm good."
And
bro.
I
don't
know,
even need
I
it."
know. I don't even have to guess. I know he's gonna talk about it. 100%.
Bro, no, he was on a pod on a podcast with a BBC journalist, and the BBC journalist tried to like just talk about how he left, and he's like, bro, I'll continue talking about Palestine. I don't care. They need to be like they need their rights or whatever along the lines. The other guy, the BBC, wasn't trying to talk about it, and he paged him. He's like, no, like I'll do it 10
I'm
times.
talking about it factually. He's like, I'm talking about it factually. I'm not saying an opinion.
Did he do it on
He's
their
like, I'm
platform
speaking
or
for
on his
people.
own? Like
On
on
both,
Twitter
he
or
did on the
something?
BBC.
Oh,
He did on the
okay.
BBC after.
Yeah.
So they definitely
gangster.
used
He's not
guidelines
there.
against him and all that. You're like, oh, can't talk about it.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
can see.
Yep.
I can see that.
No, he did on he did on Twitter first, and that's why they got rid of him. Then he went on BBC on an interview
Got
just
rid
with
of
him.
him for a
He-
tweet?
Bro,
Yeah.
then he doubled
went
down.
back down. They told him to delete it. They told him to delete it. He
He's
said
gangster,
no.
man. Don't play with him.
Gangster.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Bro,
Damn.
shout
I
out
might
to
have
him,
to follow
man.
him
He's
on.
I can't,
I might
if he
follow him
buys a
on Twitter
book,
now.
make a book. We're all supporting. Come on.
Yeah, low key. I didn't know that,
100%.
man. But yeah, hey,
Yo,
get
Gary.
ready for that energy next year. We're warning y'all. We're warning
Easily,
y'all.
easily,
We're ready.
easily.
We're ready because
Easily.
Yeah.
But honestly, a bigger conversation back to the Club World Cup, and they talking about how this thing sucks. I'll be honest with you. How are these people gonna play next year? That's the real talk.
They're gonna be
It's too
exhausted.
hot. It's way too
Bro,
hot.
it
This
is
shit's
hot.
They thought
bad.
America was a joke.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Pep is switching the squad 11 by 11. He's doing 10 changes each game. Like, it's-
Bro, Qatar,
it's
these
too
got like
many.
8-seat stadiums and stuff, bro. They got nothing here, bro.
Yo, bro.
Yeah.
This is
No, they closed the
bad.
dome in Atlanta. They closed the dome in Atlanta.
Nah,
yeah, that
but
stadium's crazy.
I hear a lot of
Yeah,
whining. I ain't
it's
gonna lie.
from- that's
No.
Atlanta
Mo,
Hawks, right?
Mo Ace, I don't want to hear their conversation. I saw Dortmund sitting at
brother,
that.
did you
I
go
saw
outside?
Dortmund.
Did you go outside yet?
I don't care. I don't care. The niggas working for 2 hours and have a max 90 minutes. Warm up 20 minutes. Go to work. Go to work. Okay?
MJ,
Niggas are doing that 8 hours
MJ.
doing
We go to work
construction and
too,
shit.
man.
The flip you getting multi-million dollars. Get the flip out. Get to work, boy.
Bro.
Get to work,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah.
MJ,
Don't let it talk like this. Don't let it talk like this.
bingo.
They're talking about
Don't
2
let it talk
hours.
like
I gotta
They're
stop
working.
that. I
Hey, they're working
gotta
2 hours.
stop
2 hours. Some of them are
How
sitting
about
down.
this was a
11 of them
Bro,
only
we drove from
working.
paddle-
11
we
of
drove
them.
from
All of them sitting down.
the-
Excuse me? Put down. Go to work,
Yo,
man.
bro.
Stop for lies
Yeah.
here.
Now let me ask you a
Talking about
question.
weather.
How'd you feel when we drove from the paddle, whatever paddle? What the hell's it called again? Pickleball to the sushi spot. How'd you feel?
I suffered through it, bro. I suffered through it like the man I am, okay?
Man,
Yeah,
man.
he was
With no
dying.
AC, buddy.
He was dying. He was dying. He had his windows down, dying.
Well,
Okay.
I mean,
Talking about-
I
So
went
you should
there
do
and
this.
lost money, okay? I obviously spent money. Them niggas are getting paid to be in USA or whatever the flip it is. So get to work. Get to work. Okay, I don't want to hear crying. I saw Dortmund watching the game from the locker room, the bench. Get to work. Show up. Do your job. I don't want to hear complaints or nothing. You all were complaining about
Yeah.
Qatar. They put
Yo,
AC,
Mo.
every refrigerator.
Don't
Yes,
blah, blah, blah.
sir. Yes,
wild.
sir.
Story.
Get to work,
Bro,
man.
I'm waiting. What's gonna happen is AMJ's gonna see somebody suffer heat stroke live in his face and go,
Bro,
"Yeah, you know
me
what,
and
maybe
Ace
this- maybe
suffered.
this is some
Remember-
serious shit."
Me and Ace suffered, bro. Remember the 90-minute game in Dallas, bro, with the flip?
Oh,
what
yeah,
was
no,
it?
no,
100
but
something?
MJ, we were complaining.
We were playing
A
on
man's
turf, though.
A man's cleats melted.
That ass,
A
actually.
man's cleats melted. The studs
And that's
fell
what you
off
wanted
the
to
boot.
play in?
Yes,
Crazy.
I do. They chose
You
USA
get a
as a
bad
host.
product.
They chose USA and Mexico. Oh, they don't even know about Mexico. GG's, boys.
Bro,
GG's. Wait
you
till
know,
they go
you-
to Energy
you know
Center
when they
in
hold the
freaking
brisket
Texas.
up and the meat falls off the bone? That was a man's cleats. He's holding up. The studs were falling out, man.
No, that's actually, bro. We had a hose ready. There was a hose running at halftime, and everybody had to put their feet on it and shoes just to cool it down a bit. But we showed up to work, though,
move.
Ace. We showed up.
We
to
move.
work, right?
We move.
Anyways, boys, that's it for today.
Lovely episode, man.
Everybody, thank you
Classic,
so much for
man.
tuning in. If you're still here, make sure you hit that like button. But other than that, we might do this again next week. Let's see,
No
let's see
bullshit, no
If
bullshit.
you guys like it, let us know. But other than that, just also leave a comment. Tell us what you think about it. Share your opinions. We don't censor anything. I'll let y'all know. You guys speak whatever you want on our comments.
Free
okay?
Palestine.
Free Palestine. Other than that, boys, have a wonderful
Backwards.
day. Take care.